What are you making?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I just discovered the best way to peel and store your yams for months, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Before then, let me show you how to identify a very good tuber of yam. It has to be heavy, and you can also scrape some part of the yam with your finger just like I did. It will expose it. You can see if it is rotten or not. So I'm gonna start by washing the tubers. They grow in the ground, so they are naturally dirty. You can do this directly in the sink, but this is very comfortable for me. So just get the tubers soaked, get a sponge or a brush and scrub the skin to get rid of any sand that is still attached to it. It is very common to see people not wash their yam before cutting it because they assume that the skin is a waste, so they throw it away. I know some other people like the Yorubas, they use the skin to make amala, but the rest of us, we just peel the skin and throw it away. That's why sometimes when you're peeling the yam, it is very dirty because you don't wash it before you peel it. But let me tell you why that should change. Not just because of the dirt, but because of the nutrients. There is a lot of nutrients in the peel more than the yam itself. So we have been throwing away the nutritious part of the yam. Well, the Yoruba people got it right. They don't throw it away. They turn it into flour and they make that delicious amala, which I love too. A few people boil their yam with the skin on because they understand this fact. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how not to waste it and to get the maximum nutrients from your yam. As you can see, the water is super dirty. I'm still gonna give them a final rinse. If this is your first time on my channel or you are a returning viewer and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that you can get an alert whenever I post a video. Like and share the video. Thank you and God bless you. As you can see, the water is clean. That tells you that the tubers are very clean. You can leave them to air dry, but I'm in a hurry. I'm just gonna pass them dry so that they can air dry quicker. There is a possibility that you have watched a video like this before. Mine is a little bit different. You're going to hear information that you have not heard before. Some of you have heard it. Some of you, the information is going to make sense at the end of the day. So be patient, watch till the end. It is time to peel the yams. Let me show you how not to waste the nutrients. Instead of peeling the yam like we regularly do with a knife, I'm gonna use a peeler. The peeler just takes off the skin, saving you more nutrients for your yam. Yam is a very starchy food, but most of its other nutrients are concentrated in the skin. In order to enjoy the other nutrients, it is better not to peel your yam, and if you must, use a peeler. I can already hear the question, but we don't eat the peels. How do we cook the yam with the peels on? Don't worry, keep watching. I'm gonna show you how to cook it, no matter how you want to cook it. So I'm done peeling the yam. Look at how clean it looks because it was washed before peeling. You can cut the yam to whatever shape or size you want. This is how I like to cut my yam, so I'm just gonna cut it the way I like to use it. Look at the peels from this yam. See, it's as if it is a small yam. So you can dry the peels and turn them into yam flour, elubo or alubo, whichever way you call it. So I'm gonna continue peeling my yam the same way until I'm done. Let me use this opportunity to send out a very special shout out to all those that have subscribed. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. Not every yam is perfect. Sometimes you buy a yam that is rotten inside, or you see yams with holes that are filled with sand. You can use your knife to get rid of those parts of the yam because they are undesirable. One good thing about washing your yams before peeling them is that There will be no need for you to wash them after peeling them, reducing the chances of them sticking together when you freeze them because there will be little or no water to bind them together. Let me show you another way of prepping your yam before freezing. You don't have to peel it. Just cut them to any shape or size you prefer. When you are ready to cook it, just like I said earlier, I'm gonna show you how to cook it with the peel on. I know a lot of people know that you can roast the yam or boil it with the skin on, but trust and believe me, you can cook any yam recipe with the skin on. So like the previous ones, I'm gonna bag them and put them in the freezer to freeze for months or until I'm ready to use them. These are two ways to prep your yams before freezing them without wasting them and also preserving the nutrients. So these are ready for the freezer. As for the peels, do with them whatever you want. You can dry them, you can get rid of them. So if you want to cook the yam with the peels on, you don't have to defrost it. Just cook it straight from the freezer. So you're going to heat up some water, enough water to cook the yam, add some salt, bring it to a boil, and add the yam to the pot. Cover it halfway and cook it until it is done. When it is done, drain the water, then you can start peeling off the skin. The skin comes off easily. This is how our ancestors used to cook yam in the olden days with the skin on. They either roast it or boil it with the skin on. Somebody once said that our ancestors were scientists, and I really believe it because without a formal modern education, they were doing a lot of things that make a lot of sense in science. So once the peels are off, you can enjoy it with whatever you want to eat it with. I'm gonna be enjoying mine with iriboto. That means a no-cook soup. I bet someone just said, what if you want to cook yam porridge with it? What are you gonna do? You're gonna do the same thing, heat up some water, add the yam and cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. At this point, the peel should come off easily. So with a tongue, because it is gonna be too hot, try to peel it off. Did you see how the peel came off easily? Easy peasy. You are not only saving more yam, you are gaining more nutrients by cooking it this way. And we're not going to get rid of the water. Instead, we're going to remove any floating peel. Like we already washed it, the skin is clean, there is no sand. Look at the peels. Is this not a good way to cook your yam because you are saving more yam and of course getting more nutrients? At this point, it is ready for the other ingredients. So I already added the pepper mix, palm oil, salt, seasoning cubes, and the cooked goat meat. You can add whatever you want to add. This is not really a recipe video. This is just to show you how to cook yam porridge without peeling your yam. If you need porridge recipe, I have two. You can check my channel or I'm gonna leave the links in the description box. You can check them out later if you're interested. Those videos will have more information on the ingredients, the amounts, the measurements, and of course other tips. Look at this delicious goodness. Who would have imagined that this was cooked with the peels on? No one would ever imagine. Look at how clean it looks. It looks delicious. Of course, it tastes delicious and it is healthier. So now that you know how to peel your yam without wasting it and also saving more nutrients and storing it for months, why don't you give this method a try? I promise you, it is economical, it is healthier, and of course, it is tastier. So, thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.